What's up, YouTube? Yeah. Hey, niggas thought I wouldn't be on this jump, but I'm on this jump. Yeah. I gotta turn the headphones. I walk in them fields. Oh, we finna. That's the dude from the beginning of the game, ain't it? The black dude from the beginning of the game, ain't it? We finna meet the origami killer. That's what it's gonna be.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can.
Big.
The address is 650 North Hobart.
Alright. What I got on right now, though?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Let me change this suit real quick. They need to give me some more suits, bruh. Hey, which one I ain't put on yet? I don't even know. I don't know. Give me. Hey, which one I want, bruh? I like this suit so much. I like the color suit, bruh.
I was walking down the street.
Putting this junk on, man.
Me flying.
Yeah.
I can tell
Told you niggas I was gonna be on this jump.
Bit.
Yeah, niggas ain't gonna believe me. Niggas think I'm a liar. I never lied in my life. Alright. Stop acting like you not.
You're behind the
driving,
wheel.
nigga.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Yeah, we
Okay,
cool.
fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing
What you mean? What
Hershey.
you mean? We cool, bro.
Tell me about it.
You
The
see,
new
I
house
ain't. I don't
development,
disrespect
couple weeks
you,
from
bro.
completion. Burnt to the ground last night. You guys are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
You feel me? Y'all see that he opening up to me. He cool with me. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. People actually cool with me, bro. Niggas just following me, hating on me for the trends. Oh my god. They must have played that new Flight React. That new little Uzi in here. Oh, niggas bringing out these houses on purpose, bro. They got to. Well, I forgot that's all they do in these cases.
You guys better
Just burn
see
folks'
this.
houses.
I hope you have strong stomachs. Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
How do you get burnt and stay in that position?
Anything else?
Like upward.
Be honest, I just got here, Phelps.
I would have thought
Best
their
you talk to
bodies
Lynch,
would
he's
like
the expert.
fail
Doesn't
or
make any sense.
blew in the wind.
Why
or
aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation.
Uh-huh.
Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Jesus.
What are they doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
This what they look like?
You ever think
my
about how many
God.
people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
They look so wonderful.
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Nigga, I am.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty.
Right.
He was trying to redeem himself.
Right.
Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Maybe.
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Whoa.
Evidence?
What is he running
Albert,
from?
check out the hot water system. Make sure we're
Nigga
dealing
like
with the same
80
MO.
some years
Sure,
old.
Phelps.
Nigga just
I'll
took
get back
off.
to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating pigs.
Nigga like 80 years old. Why he running?
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this
Nigga
guy.
just called me handsome. On the low.
You
Appreciate
think
it.
you've seen everything, Phelps? I
Yeah.
was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be
PTSD.
no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck.
Oh, I
End
like
of
that.
story.
Oh, I like
You
that.
getting this?
Oh, I like that. You talking my language. What that what Drake said, ain't it?
You remember the
He's
list
talking my
of the
language,
travel
he's talking my language. Oh,
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try to decide.
I haven't done this for years.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
nigga, I know I don't. And I'm walking across your grass, nigga. What you gonna do about it? Let me talk to you, man.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Dang, hold on. You 50? You like you pushing about 40 something. You straight, bro?
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
We were asleep when we heard the explosion. He moving around. He jittery. 99% of people, bro. I'm thinking about just going with bad cop, bro. I ain't even gonna cap you down, cuz. What I'm finna do, bro? Cause there's no way. I'm finna. No way. Finna say bag.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Thank God.
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Bro, he live with these folks.
Whatever you
No,
thought of Morelli,
not live with them,
his whole
but he
family is dead.
live next to them.
They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Emotional. still can't believe you 50.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
You don't know. I'm pretty sure, because he said they was ruining for the whole area or whatever. He was moving around on them other ones.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to say.
Man.
The competition was an incentive for those who were still
He said
thinking.
that I think he was throwing me off. Hold on, we still got evidence to find? Oh, freak. What I gotta find? Oh, newspaper. That's it. Something. But they don't usually have these on the thing, bro.
How did you get my number, Ira?
This
At
nigga
first, I didn't understand you. But now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven. Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fire should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor.
Is that right?
And you helped me to find it.
So he in on all of this? Not all of it, but you get what I'm saying. That wasn't it? What else I gotta find? What else I gotta find? Go around the Crizzy up. And they had a dog too? Ah, the instant heat jump, of course.
Looks like the same model.
Come on, bro. Nigga, this ain't nothing. I thought it was gonna be something out the door or something. Pretty sure that's not. Downstairs. Downstairs. Oh, this one got flooded. This hammer ain't got nothing to do with that. Come on. For the free? You gotta go the opposite direction. We seen them already. What else could I be looking for? I literally just searched the whole house, whole yard, whole everything. Was it really something in that room? I'm gonna have to search the room.
This is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
Okay. What else? I'm gonna have to go to this room right here. Hold on, hold on. What was that? What was that? It was just on the screen. I think that's this dude. I think that's this dude. Don't worry about that nigga, man. Let me go back to this room then. See if this it. It's a baseball.
Doesn't look like anything.
Okay. Let me question this dude again. Hold on. Who footprints is these?
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
How did I not see this when I first came across him?
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while.
Watch in this nigga yard.
Brand looks distinctive.
So I got another question I can ask you or something? You sure did just have a nigga in your grass, cuz. You sure did just have a nigga in your grass, cuz. This nigga had enough time to smoke and everything. Alright. Alright. Let's go.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh. Bruh, it was... Which one of these can I use? Hold on. Give me... Okay, bet.
You sure, Mr. Foreman?
Bet.
There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Come on, now.
Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
Thought you didn't know what was going on.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
The origami killer.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields Developments.
They gotta have something to do with this dude, cause all the stuff that he got something to do with keep getting burnt up.
I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Let's call this in.
Come on, you can tell me.
Watch out, man. Cole Phelps, man. Badge number 1600.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
Talk to me.
One moment, detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Nigga, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Nigga, I ain't gonna have nothing.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We
You
should
think
check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Can you drive to this one?
Hurry it up, bud.
Shame about Chap. The arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Want to bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
It's just coincidental that these people is hanging around. RKO Hill Street. RKO right
There are
about now.
times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Come back here. You're not
I forgot the controls. I forgot the controls. I forgot the controls. Nigga. Oh, you trying to beat up an old man? Hold on. Don't finish him. Just knock him out. Don't finish him. Just knock him out. Hit him straight to the liver.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
I ain't trying to finish nobody, nigga. I'm throwing straight fists. Yeah, you see my hat still on, nigga. Last time a nigga called me, he hit me. Got a good one in.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
No. Nigga, that's it.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
He just came out here to fight some niggas and that's it. I like that. No, bro, no.
You know the way. You can
I don't
drive.
drive, bro. You know what's up, man. Let's stop acting brand new, man. Hey, bro, whoever was on them keys, making the game music, I hope that nigga still getting paid. He did a great job. Yeah. What's up, cute?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the
I don't need
police,
one.
lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Okay, nigga, I'm finna go see him right now.
Sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Mister.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office. You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs, we're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Damn, nigga, you 52? You 2 years older than the last dude, and you look terrible. My God.
Can we speed this up a little?
Nigga, hold on.
Elysian
Alpha, what's
Fields
up,
and
man?
Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation?
Yeah.
Why? What's to explain? I advertise on radio
can
and
you open your
billboard
eyes?
flyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Stop.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house
Bro, he
burned
need
to
to
the
open
ground
his
on
eyes,
an Elysian
bro.
Fields
He
flyer.
2 years older
Our
than the other
information
dude.
is that
He
they
just
didn't want to
aged
sell.
horribly.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Yeah.
Point is, every time we
Yeah,
find a family
9,000?
barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Stop.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? What's this right here? See your flyer.
Your
at the
face is
last
all over the
burning.
flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know
Last
about
one.
the
What's
prizes,
going on?
and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising.
It look horrible.
You know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Big nose ass.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to.
This guy's
Most
probably
people's
the hardest
success
to interrogate because you can't see his eyes.
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in
Facts.
Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Okay. Bruh. See, you can't see his eyes, but you can see that he looking around and stuff like that. What we thinking here, Alpha? I'm thinking bad. I'm thinking bad cop or doubt or whatever.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Oh, nigga, the cement. It's inferior because the cement it burnt earlier or something like that.
The bricks being used on those houses are undersized, and the mortar is
That's what the dude said.
And there's no wall ties connecting
Come
the
on,
masonry
nah.
to the frame.
Come on, now.
Every
The whole
building
wall
is built
failed.
to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
Nigga, you just lied to me like 4
The
times.
secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help, officers.
God, be quiet.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Your boss is a fine man.
God, you ain't gonna bother me. Hold on. Let me use this one. I don't want to disrespect her. I ain't gonna take her phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
17. Dang.
How
1600.
can I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
No, we're not. That nigga gone on.
He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks for your help.
She is such a nice lady. Probably the best person in the whole story.
I love the
Hey, we back. What's up, girl? Trying to watch Mickey Mouse again?
Give me your heart, and baby, I'll build it.
Captivating. Beautiful.
The things I love.
Oh, here go this nigga. Bro, let me
Buy me a
this
drink,
nigga.
Cole?
Nigga, I don't fuck with you.
No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that.
We not cool, bro.
You're not going to ask me why I'm here?
No.
I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to
Is something quite other.
it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about the boy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
I don't. I know how I feel about you. Instead they found my help.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
Or what?
I should have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been
Not who?
warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Disrespect the man if you want to.
Stay away.
Or
You
what?
have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished.
Says who?
Homicide will be taking over from here. I've
says
heard we've
who?
had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
I wonder how she be feeling like she be in the same building.
Get the
as
message
nigga
about
just
Monroe.
slapped her, bro.
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelvey started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelvey when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Where am I going?
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack
Yeah, I
Kelso?
know.
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has, Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
In the way you're getting hit.
Make a claim to the
I don't
department.
care. Niggas better stop playing at me like I ain't like that, bro. Yeah, you is right though. She probably would. I would hope he wouldn't slap her. You know, like that. No. I'd rather he just threaten her or something. I mean, then I can get mad at that. I don't want her to get slapped up.
Funny, the human desire for self-preservation.
Nigga better get out of the way.
My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world.
Yes, I am. Best driver in the game. Where am I going?
Officer needs help, 103 MD.
Oh, this nigga, bro. In his little area. Man,
Son
move,
of a bitch.
Hey, that's a big area to build houses in. This gonna be where they build the houses that like all look the same. All the houses look the exact same. But they built out of like cheap material. So feel bad for those people. When a tornado comes, it's over. Don't put you on a dead by daylight streams too. Facts, bro. I wanted to play that jump, man. I'm waiting on my boy to get on that jump with me, man. Bro, you was supposed to come play with us last time, man. You talking about something you was, you know. I ain't gonna say what, you know what I'm saying, but you know, you gotta step out there in that field with us. It get dangerous. What's up?
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him, too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of problem.
Take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
He got the flyers. This jump.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
That boy, I don't even know how many shots that nigga done used.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Oh, don't tell me this nigga finna run, bro.
There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat.
He's gonna take off running.
Shit. He's seen us.
Cops.
Freddy Krueger?
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
I got
I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched.
What do we
Car
do?
11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. The suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
I'm right here. But these niggas do not care about no tight traffic, right? These folks cool down. Cut the tires off.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Hold on. I bet. What are wheels?
I need to be closer, Phelps. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the trap, we'll be there to grab him.
Let that fire go.
You want me to take this shot or not?
Nigga, let the fire go.
Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Nigga, where you going, nigga? Nigga. You said that nigga was finna run down on me?
Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda.
Right, that nigga was finna. He literally, I think he shot me one time.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit
Like you just seen it.
I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
You seen
Nice
that?
work,
Just
gentlemen.
took 2 shots.
Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Not Freddy, cuz. Big nose, fat head man. Fat folk head. No hair hair. What's up, baby? What's good?
What is it?
A
I'm
letter
home.
from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
Cool, you got a bunch of money.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts.
Yeah, he ain't, but he cool.
Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Yeah, I don't need you having no money. You
Why
gonna
not
leave
be
me?
honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
We seen this lady more than we done seen this man cold wife. That's crazy. Okay. One more case. No take K. Finna do the race.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Oh no, we taking over him? Go down. I wanna go down. What the freak? Nigga, my controller disconnected. I gotta come back. Damn.